when you are making decisions on these kind of matters, conflict, there's been bloodshed, you don't know how it's going to be taken by the people, it's highly emotive for the general public. What's the process of that decision making? First of all, how does that weigh on an individual? Because at the end of the day, you're human, you go home. Do you take off the robe? Does the weight come off with it?
You never, in that sense, take off your robe even when you go home, because you're constantly reflecting on it. You're spending sleepless nights. When you're reading, for instance, for the next day, in a case which is going on, you're reflecting, you're lost in thought. You're certainly assessing what impact it will have on the society at present and for the future. And is this impact consistent with what you design for a just and humane society? Then as a judge, you also know what are the boundaries which are open to you. There are certain boundaries which you cannot cross as a judge because, you're not, in that sense, you're not a public policy figure.
Right.
It's very different to look at a particular issue from the perspective of being an academic, or if you're writing an article, for an academic journal, to appreciate a judgment or criticize a judgment. When you're in the hot seat there, not just as a Chief Justice of India, but you're in the hot seat as a judge, you're deciding something which you believe will bring justice to the facts of the case. And you obviously are looking at the impact of a judgment on the wider social context.